credit card debt. The majority of people that contact us have about $10,000 in credit card debt, all right? So that's gonna be in your liability column. So let's say you got minus here. Let me go and put that in red so you can remember that. Minus, we got 10,000 credit card debt. Loans, remember we bought our house for $150,000. 3 years later, we pretty much still owe the same amount, 150. You say, let's just say you paid it down to 140. If you were to go sell this, you still have to hire a real estate agent. They're going to charge you 6%. So that's 6%. That's 9,000. So basically, you have no equity there in that property. So you owe your loan on the house is still 150, right? And then you have a car loan which you bought for the car. We paid 20 for it. But today it's worth 15. All right, so we paid 20 for it. It's worth 15. 3 years later, let me rewind. The house, we got 100. Let me put this down. The house, we still owe. We still owe 150 on the house. Plus the car loan we got for $20,000. It's worth 15 today. We paid 20 for it. Let's say we owe another 18,000 on that. Because over 3 years we might pay that down some also. So we've got 10K credit cards, house loan 150, car loan 180, another 18,000. And then let's say debt, you got a personal loan from somewhere. Let's pray to God you didn't get another title loan on a car you owned already, which would be murder. But let's say you got a personal loan somewhere for $10,000 plus 10K. So we've got 10K plus 150, that's 160, plus 18, that's 178, plus another 10, that's 188. So we owe 188,000 to our creditors, right? So if we were to die today, the stuff, all the crap that we own is worth 180,000, but we owe 188,000 on all the stuff that we own. Make that real easy for you. I gotta make it real easy for you. This blew my mind too when I first saw it. It blew my mind. I hope your mind your head just didn't pop and blowing up right now. Okay, so 180 is what the stuff is worth. Our assets are worth 180 minus 188. That leaves us negative $8,000. Negative $8,000, right? So a lot of people think that they have some net worth because their house is worth $150,000 and they paid $150,000 for it. Basically, you have no equity in your property. You can't sell it tomorrow because you've got realtor fees, transaction fees, you got the buyer's closing costs, your closing costs, recording fees, all that stuff that adds up, costs you 10 grand just to sell it. Or probably a $150,000 house might cost you 15,000. Ain't no might too, but it is gonna cost 15. So be aware of what your net worth is. You gotta be aware of it so you can start to pay it down. What do real estate investors do? We try to do this. We want to pay this 150 down. We make extra payments on our loans. So in the future, that loan will be paid off and we can make money on the rent that comes in, right? So we want to grow our net worth, pay our loans down, so over time we get paid for what we own. I remember one of the goals years ago. One of my goals was to pay off one house. I was like, God, if I could just own one house free and clear, no mortgage, I thought my life would change. And then when that day came, it was almost like it was uneventful. It didn't feel like anything. I started getting rent in, collecting all the rent, and it just didn't change at all. And then we did another one, and got another one, and another, and it snowballed, and it still doesn't feel like I thought it would feel, owning a lot of real estate debt-free. So we want to have houses here, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 800,000 in our liability column. I'm sorry, in our asset column, right? And we want to have this loans. We want to pay this down so that our net worth will go up. And you may need to watch this video again just so you can grasp the concept of net worth, because it is so important. Only way you're going to get paid, and the only way in financial success is managing people or managing assets. Which one do you want to do? In real estate, we manage our assets, which is our houses, but then we also have to manage people, which are going to be our residents that live in the houses. So in order for you to gain financial prosperity, you're going to have to learn how to manage one of the two. Yeah, it's a necessary evil. So I hope you got your net worth here. And remember that real estate investors we concentrate here on the house category. We want to get our cars paid down as fast as possible. You know, real estate is a business, let's put quotes around that, because it's an asset that you own. But most of the time we're focusing on houses. Build up your cash so you can go out and buy houses. Cash close quickly, and we want to focus on our IRA and our 401k, because self-directed Roth IRAs is what we use. The money goes out of the IRA to buy the house, comes back in.